sure about all this, Harley?
Ain't he not delivered her groceries long enough to know?
Lots of money, huh?
Filthy with it. Filthy with it.
So how we gonna get it?
Little Jimmy here.
Lots of cash, right?
Piles of it. Let's go get it. Here. Might have a need for this. No. Here. Open it.
I'll get it. Here, come on.
What? Damn bird. Come on.
Why does she keep all the lights on?
I told you, Faylene. She's got lots of money. Piles of it.
Ooh-wee. Look at these.
I bet she's got it stashed up there.
Maybe.
Come on. Go have us a look-see.
Someone's in there.
Help me up.
Hey, what you doing up there?
Quiet. Wait till close.
Harley!
You got the grace of a damn walrus, Faylene.
Be in this house.
It don't matter none, Harley. We're gonna have to wake her up to find out where the money is anyhow. You know we do.
You got a point there. Yeah, she got a point there, Harley.
What do you want here?
She got a point there.
Where's the money? You don't show me where it is, I'm gonna take this axe, trash this place.
Let's get out.
Tell him. You tell him. Come on. Tell him where it is.
Where did you hid the money? Where did you hid the money? I ain't got time to wait for you, old hag.
Better tell him, witch.
Where's the money?
Don't hit me.
I'm gonna chop your place up here. You don't tell me where the money is.
Tell him.
Don't hit
Tell him.
Where do you think you're going? I'm gonna take care of you, you old witch. You old witch! Look for myself. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Money gotta be here somewhere. Axe this place till I find the money. You gonna help me or you just gonna stand there? Asshole! I knew it, you old witch! Get it! I found it! I found it!
Open it up, Harley.
I knew it, you old hag! Can't get this freaking thing out of here. Oh.
Why don't you rub it?
Huh?
Huh? It's the way they always do it, Harley. Rub it.
Maybe old Harley ain't got nothing to rub, Bailey.
Why don't you just get the shit out of here? Go on, see if you can find anything else. Try and get this thing open. We'll get out of here.
Sure is old. I wonder if it's any good.
No, it's not, but okay, we got enough here for a party.
It's mine.
Hey, pull out here. Pull out here.
Man.
No, it's too cold.
No, it ain't. Come on in.
Well, 'Cause you're horny, could it be? You like this, don't you? Ooh, baby!
You're saying it wasn't until then?
I was right there in the pool when I came to read the meter. I didn't know about the others in the house. It was really a mess, I'll tell you.
Be careful now.
Sure, smells like it's been dead a week.
Okay, let's load him in.
Finished?
Well, we've got them all chalked off anyway. Geez, look at this stuff. You think the old lady did it herself or had somebody do it for her?
Place is a mess.
What do you think happened here anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. Stinking here is awful.
You got that right.
Funny looking thing.
We ain't never had nothing like this happen in Seabrook before. Oh, the place gives me the willies. Any time for lunch yet?
Oh, for heaven's sake. You hungry again? What did you do with the sandwich I gave you?
You didn't give me anything. You ate it.
All right, let's go. Barbecue or chicken?
Doesn't matter to me.
Joe, we'll see you down at the station. We're going out for chicken.
I don't like chicken much. Why don't we go out for pizza? You want to take my car or yours?
It doesn't matter.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you.
Let's see what we have.
Look at this steel. This could be valuable.
Let's shoot it.
Okay, right there. Okay, rotate it. Again. Once more. And once more.
Oh, hi.
Hey, sweetheart.
Oh, what a day.
Alex, I gave you
money for decent food. Why can't you get it?
Oh, come on, Daddy.
I mean it. That junk you keep pumping into your stomach is ruining your body.
Well, it's my body. I mean, it doesn't exactly look ruined to me.
Me neither.
See?
Yeah, well, I'm responsible for it.
Responsible? When, Dad? I mean, I can't go to school and cook all the time and do all that
I've got
other
to make
stuff.
a living. You're old enough. I can't be everywhere at the same time.
That's what it always comes down to for you, doesn't it? Money in this damn museum.
Now, you two.
It's this damn museum that gets you those guest jeans you have to have all the time and puts a roof over your head.
That's all it does. I mean, it doesn't give me a home life or a father. You know, since Mom's been gone, you're hardly ever home anymore. I mean, all I ever hear from you are criticisms or directions.
Yeah, well, you need both.
You don't even really care. I mean, it's like I might as well not even have a dad. It's like you were gone too, or dead. Sometimes I even wish you were. I'm really sorry, Dad. I didn't mean what I said.
I'm sorry too, sweetheart. You're right.
No, Daddy, you're the one that's
No, you're right. I haven't been much of a dad lately. I do let the work become too important. Come on, let's throw this yuck away and go out to dinner, okay?
Okay. Great, Dad.
Now that you two have kissed and made up, do you mind if I go back to work? I'd like to chemical date Islam sometime today.
That's new.
Just got it in.
Huh, looks like something out of Arabian Nights. Oh, is it okay if I open it?
No, honey, I wish you wouldn't. At least until Theo can date it and get a translation of the engravings. What about that, Theo? Can you do it?
I hope so. The engravings are so old, I really don't know.
Well, come on, let's run the film over to the dark room. I'll be right back, kiddo, and then we'll get out of here,
Okay.
Ready to go, honey?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Well, then let's head on out of here.
Okay. Dad? Cappuccino maker. Did you forget to put the pitcher underneath it again, Dad?
Yeah, and I forgot to put the coffee in, too. Where's the instant crap?
Oh, man, the Astros lost a game.
Something's burning.
Dad! 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 You know, it is hard to imagine that I'm looking at one of the world's foremost archaeologists.
Listen, I never said I was a wizard at toast and coffee. Oh, God, I'm late. Don't forget I'm taking your class on a field trip through the museum this afternoon.
I know, Dad. I remember.
I also remember you get to see Miss Farrell this afternoon, too.
Eve is coming, right?
Well, she certainly wouldn't miss a chance to be with you, Pops. Bye, Dad.
Hey, come on! We're gonna be late!
Sorry! How you doing, baby? Yep, and they'll be playing at the Summit all next weekend, too.
Yeah, I'd like to see them. Are you free then?
Well, no. I'm not free, Theodore.
Mark and Don. What the shit? Woo! Come on, boy, hit him again!
It's Mike! Oh, my...
Come on now, hit him again! Hit him again! Yeah, hit him again. Shit, I'm gonna run him off the road. I'll fix the bitch. She's gonna be sorry she ever dumped me for the whip. I've had it with this guy.
Knock it off!
It's been 6 months since you broke up with this jerk. Stop the mother now. Look out, Mike!
Boy, that was smart. Get out of the car. I said get out of the car. Don't say anything. Don't talk, you get hurt. You, stand there. Don't move.
Al, you're not going to believe this. I finished the chemical dating. That hunk of metal dates back 3,500 BC. Interpreting the inscriptions have been another problem, though.
Language is not easy, is it?
You said it. You hit it. I'm having to reprogram the computer.
Dr. Wallace, Mr. Kutry's here.
I'll be right out. A real find.
I am going to recopy some of those inscriptions and give it another try. I'll leave the lamp here when I go.
Okay, I'll have Bob watch the office till we lock up. Good work, old buddy.
The dumb shit.
It's not funny, really, Alex. I mean, he's always pulling crap like that since you two broke up. Yeah, actually, it started before we broke up. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we did it. The man is sick. Alex, I'm afraid of him. I think you ought to talk to your dad about that creep.
You know what? He thinks his dad's funny and buy anything. He's such a jerk.
It's more like a jerk off. Really.
Jerk off,
Mike,
jerk off doesn't I'm done with him.
Are you okay? Mike, leave him alone. Oh my God.
I'm gonna cut you.
Ow, shit.
Who do you think you are? Huh?
Daly, you're finished at this school. I guarantee you that.
You ain't kicking me out, nigger. I can buy and sell you all day.
Son, do you want to know the meaning of the word black power? Because if you do, I'll wipe the floor up with your ugly white ass.
No, no.
No what, punk?
No, sir.
I'm gonna get you.
You bitches. You too, Pinson. You're all dead meat.
Get him out of here.
Let me go, man! Let me go, man! Let me go! Let me go!
You're always surprising me.
Thanks, Dad.
Miss Farrell really got him, didn't she?
Okay, everybody, it's time for class. You okay, Ted?
Yes, I'm okay.
Sorry about this, Eve. Well, it looks like you took good care of yourself.
We'll be right there, Miss Farrell, okay?
I love you. Thank you.
Anyway, what he did was to invite all the poor, the beggars, and the majority of the sick and handicapped people to this large Christmas dinner he was hosting. And when they were all seated, he had his guards set fire to the entire chamber. The result was over 1,000 of those people were killed. This was his method of reducing poverty. Terrible, huh? What was his name? Vlad, the Impaler. But you've heard of him before. Count Dracula.
There really was a Dracula.
In a way. Vlad was the real-life person that Bram Stoker based his character of Dracula on. And that's really the main point I'm trying to make today. Every myth has an origin, a beginning somewhere.
Miss Farrell, could there ever have been like a real magic lamp? What was there?
That's good, Alex. Not a magic lamp, but there was an evil spirit called a djinn, hence our word, genie. Only instead of their genie or djinn granting wonderful wishes, it brought death and destruction.
Yeah, but where'd the lamp idea come from?
Early mythology says that the oil lamp was used to summon this spirit. But the tales of Scheherazade refer to the lamp as being the holder of the jinn.
Miss Farrell, what did this gin look like?
Arabic and Chinese lore aren't real specific. Sometimes it's described as a man and an animal, but they claim it could take on any form.
Yeah, like Ross.
Hey, wait, stop! Don't forget the field trip this afternoon. Alex's dad has been kind enough to set it up for us. The bus leaves at 2:30, so don't be late. Laura? Don't forget to bring me your permission slip this afternoon, okay? Alex, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but I wish we were going.
We are.
Well, we can't get on the bus.
And we're gonna have a lot more fun than them, believe me. They're never gonna forget this field trip.
I think you'll find a lot of interesting things here. My assistant, Beverly, will be taking you through the first part of the tour, and she'll explain things as you go along. So, if you'll just step over this way, you will be where we house many of our prehistoric relics. It's here that you'll begin the tour. Beverly?
Over here, we've got the remains of one of the better-known prehistoric flesh eaters, which roamed the Earth during the early period of our planet's history. Known data on the Tyrannosaurus rex are scarce, but from what we know,
No one's watching us.
I love you. I miss you. I missed you so much.
Let's talk about doing something that'll give us more time together. Permanently.
Are you proposing to me?
Well, let's call it a request to make an appointment, to make a proposal.
Are you free tonight?
Not anymore. Better catch up with the kids.
I'm serious. It'd be great to be in here overnight.
Yeah, she heard you that. This place is locked electronically every night. Nobody can get in.
Yeah, and we get caught, and my dad is gonna throw a fit. But besides, this place really gets creepy at night. We won't get caught. And the guys can protect us. Please, we'll also be swift protection.
Well, come on, y'all. It'll be fun.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Trying to get Alex to fix it so we can stay in here overnight. It'll be great, huh? Huh?
Hey,
It'll only be
yeah.
great.
Let's do it.
How do we do it without getting caught?
We can't. I mean, this entire place is monitored by closed-circuit TV. Look.
I'd like to have done it, you know?
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We have to catch up with the group.
Here's some of our language displays. Phonetic alphabet developed around 3500. That's my office, by the way. Some of the early movable type, first movable type. And then over in this area, we've got a lot of the prototypes of some of the earliest models of radio, telegraph, photography, moving pictures, telephone, television, computer,
Come on, Jason. We gotta go.
gentlemen, in the next room we affectionately call Tracy. Tracy is getting a new airtight case so she'll last longer. I told you that most of the Indians we've discussed have been buried in a sitting position facing the east. Tracy was found in Central America, buried vertically upside down in a burial urn, and there is some speculation that she was buried alive. Judging from the expression on her face, that's very possible. In the next room. This is a sarcophagus from upper class Egyptian family. The Egyptians loved blessings and cursings. A blessing or a curse written in stone seemed to be invoked forever. To that end, the upper-class Egyptians inscribed their tombs with hieroglyphic incantations to ensure that their afterlives would be spent in the sky with their gods. In just a moment, we'll get over here to the Indian display room, and we'll give you another idea of how they communicated. Follow me.
Hey, what were you? Alex. Alex. I had to stop by my father's office.
You know, this is kind of interesting. Your dad's a pretty cool guy.
Listen, I've been thinking. You know, about staying here the night? I think I know a way.
What's going on?
Shh, Dad. Alex thinks she's found a way for us to spend the night here.
Yeah? What about your dad? He isn't gonna let us.
He won't care. I'll talk to him.
We're just gonna stay after everyone else leaves?
No, then too many other kids will find out. They'd want to stay, too. My dad wouldn't go for that.
But your dad said this whole place was sealed after closing.
Yeah, Alex, you know they got a lot of stuff in here.
So how are we going to get back in? Don't worry about it. Just don't say anything to anybody else. There are only 2 guards that stay here, and one spends the night up in the control booth.
But you said you'd talk to your dad.
I said I'd take care of it, okay? This is going to be great, y'all. I can't wait till we're in here alone.
Me neither. They already left, y'all. Come on.
See this?
What did I tell you? This is our chance. They're gonna stay. So are we. Yeah, we're gonna keep from getting caught. Hide behind that display case over there. I've been watching the cameras. They sweep by once every 5 minutes. Right. That gives us plenty of time to get in and out. Right. I'm gonna get the little bitch and her asshole boyfriend.
This is where we house many of our finds from the tar pits and the quarries.
Excuse me, Al. I need to see you. It's really important.
Excuse me. Beverly, would you take over from here? Sure. Be right back.
All right. Now, if we can recap what we've seen so far that led us.
It looks like all we have is an old artifact from some magician out of the Middle East.
It's too bad, Theo. Museums are chock full of junk with curses from wizards to witch doctors.
I knew you'd be disappointed. But listen, the lamp is old, real old. So, from an archaeological standpoint, it still has a lot of value.
Yeah, that's true. Guess I hope for some great message from the past.
You and Indiana Jones.
Anything on the history of the lamp yet?
It's definitely Middle East in origin. One thing, though, about the warning on the inscription.
What's that?
The former owner should have read it. Do you remember the old lady killed in Seabrook?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I got a picture here that's very interesting.
Picture's pretty old, too. What about it?
That is the old woman that was killed in Seabrook. That's the girl's mother. Look closely. See anything?
No. What about it?
Does this help?
The lamp. That's our lamp, all right. Anything on her?
Not much. Except she migrated here from Iraq some 95 years ago with her daughter.
Mother bring the lamp over? What happened to her?
She died on the way over. According to an old clip-in from the Galveston paper, the entire crew of the sailing vessel died as well. killed. The ship's captain was found decapitated on the wharf.
Come on, Theo.
You think I'm kidding? You will be surprised what a little research will come up with.
You've uncovered another King Tut's curse, huh?
That is possible.
You could be right. I say let's do some more work on it.
That's exactly my idea. What do you want me to do with this?
Oh, drop it by the office on your way out, if you will. You got the key?
Yes. Take care.
See you tomorrow, Betty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine. As soon as we're locked up here, I'll come by and pick you up. Okay?
Well, give me some time to clean up and change, all right?
Change? Why?
Come on, Al. I want to look nice tonight. This is important.
I mean, I gotta change too.
Yeah, I think you should.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Nothing. Nothing.
Beautiful.
Sorry about what happened.
It's not your fault. Is it okay to pick me up around 8:30 tonight?
Sure you still want to go?
You think I'm going to miss a proposal?
Well, it's not like it's your first one.
No. But it's going to be my last one.
Bus is about loaded, Miss Farrell.
Now I'm embarrassed. There won't be any students here tonight. I'm on my way.
Okay, we've been back here at 8.
Where do we go, the front?
You'll see a big metal door there. Knock on it exactly at 8, and I'll let you in.
I'm sure this is okay with your dad.
Don't worry about it. It's all been taken care of.
See you later, old buddy. Oh, God. Here comes this money.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Oh, Miss Farrell. My dad's going to take me home with him if that's okay.
Oh, well, sure. Okay. Listen, have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. If not sooner. The kids really enjoyed themselves today.
Good.
Woo!
Dad.
Hey, I thought you'd gone already.
No, Ted brought his car, and he's gonna drive me home. Is it okay if we go get something to eat first?
Sure, it's okay. You'll be home before me? I've got a really important engagement tonight.
With Miss Farrell?
Oh, well, yes, as a matter of fact.
That is important. You don't want to be late.
No.
No, I don't. Catch you later. Got to go. Is everything okay?
Yes, Daddy.
Tutti mi vogliono, donne e ragazzi, perché fanciulle, qua la parrucca. Oh. You all locked up, Doc?
Till tomorrow morning, Bob. Have a good evening.
Good night.
Thanks. By the way, your singing sounds great.
Oh, thanks.
What do we do now? And it's so dark in here. Listen. There is.
È la risorsa, poi nel destino.
Isn't it 8 yet?
Not yet. Don't worry. It's only 10 till.
For God's sakes, Alex, you scared me to death.
Well, I'm sorry. I was working with my dad in the basement, and he wanted me to ask you if you'd go down and help him.
Well, he usually doesn't like me to leave the booth.
Well, he said I should watch it for you while you help him.
I better go. Be right back.
Are you there?
Yeah.
You here? I'm throwing the switch. Come on in.
I don't think I like this.
Quit worrying. You will before the night's over.
Donne ragazzi, vecchie fanciulle, qua la parrucca, presto la barba, qua la sanguigna. Presto il biglietto, tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, qua la parrucca, presto la barba, presto il biglietto. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Hey, Figaro.
What the heck was that guy singing?
It was weird.
Delle città, delle città, delle città, delle città, delle città. Bravo Figaro, bravo Figaro, bravo Figaro. Sono il factotum della città, sono il factotum della città, della città, della città, della città.
But you said it was okay for us to be in here.
Well, I lied.
You what?
How are we gonna get out of here?
We're not. Well, not until morning.
It's all over. I'm gonna get kicked out of school, too.
Don't worry. We're gonna spend the night in the basement. No one will find us.
Great. What about the TV cameras?
There aren't any cameras down there. And when the gate shuts us down in there, there's no guard either.
When does the gate close?
It already has.
Then how are we supposed to find out about...
I fixed it so it's reopened.
When the gate shut, I was on the other side, where the switch is.
A fine mess you've got to send to Miss Wallace.
What's the matter? Afraid?
I'm not.
Yeah, but
Ted,
you said you wanted to do this.
Quit worrying, Ted. Let's just get going.
Don't worry about the cameras. They're taken care of. Go on. I'm gonna shut the gate and I'll be downstairs in a minute.
Shit, she's closing the door.
Be quiet.
Are you okay? I don't know. What are we doing here?
What do you mean, what? You brought us here, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, come on, I found a place we can bunk down.
Well, let's go get ourselves.
Dr. Wallace? You in here, Doc?
Yeah, I'm just surprised we're actually doing this.
Well, you're the one who talked us into it.
Yep. You ready to blow it off?
I know. I'm just surprised, that's all.
Look, as long as we don't get caught, nothing else matters, right?
Are you sure no one ever comes down here?
Not after the gate closes.
That's all I need to know. Hand me another beer, babe.
Oh my God, what a mess! Ow. It's not funny. Oh.
It's not funny, guys. I've got to take a shower. I can't go all night like this. Is there any place, Alex, where I can do it?
No, there's not a shower, but there is a bath that the staff sometimes uses.
Great. Where?
Down the hall by the steps. Oh, but listen, it's kind of gross.
I don't care. What do you mean by gross?
Oh, well, it's in the back of a specimen room.
I don't care. Well, is she coming?
Not yet, anyhow.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, y'all.
someplace we can be alone, too?
There's an empty room at the opposite end of the corridor. Right around the corner.
Want a beer?
We'll need one.
Come here, sweetie. You know, you're very funny sometimes.
I don't think I am.
I know. That's why I love you so much. Oh, those are gross.
Well, you don't have to take a bath with them.
I don't plan on it.
I think the tub's in here. Come on.
Okay. Yuck, look at it.
It'll clear up. Cool.
He's taking a bath. Wonder what he's doing.
One guess.
Why don't you go find us some nice place to stay? Get the sleeping bag ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay? I'll be out in a few minutes.
Come on. Let's see where the other assholes are.
Hey, Ross.
Not really as outgoing.
Ted.
Alex, there's a lot of guys out there.
Ted. Ted, you know, I don't care about a lot of other guys.
We're just talking. We'll lock the fuckers in.
They just don't mean anything to me. But you do. What was that?
Take care of the others first.
Ross?
You thirsty, honey?
Does that mean you want a drink?
Do you mind, baby?
Yeah. I'll get it anyway.
Come on, Ross. Be patient. that something's wrong.
Maggie's really pegging her now.
She must be loving it. Chicks love peace.
Let's do it.
Hey, you guys in there? I need a couple of beers. Where you guys at? Come on, guys, let me out. Boss, open the door.
Time for chocolate.
Think she heard the screams?
Too far. She's probably asleep anyways.
Terry, is that you? No! 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 No, don't! Please!
I've got something for you.
Please! No! No!
Keep your old man's hot.
Oh my God.
Door open, Ted.
It's so beautiful now. Do you think Alex will be very surprised about all this?
No, I don't think so. I'll tell her first thing in the morning. Hopefully Ted didn't get her home too late.
They see a lot of each other, don't they?
Yeah. Took off right after the trip today.
Not today. Well, Alex went home with you, honey, remember?
No, she didn't.
she...
Is that what she told you?
Uh-oh.
I better go home. Be right back, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
You gotta call the police!
Honey, is everything all right?
I don't know. Alex isn't home.
Well, she left with Ted. Why don't you call his place?
I did. His mom said he was over at Ross's.
Well, did you try there? Could they still be at the museum?
I'll give it a call. Something is very wrong. They always answer the night number at the museum. Come on, I'll get the tab.
I'll get the car.
Operator! Operator!
Come on.
Answer! Nothing!
Oh, the phones. They're closed down here. Come on. Jeff! Jeff! Bob! Help us! Jeff! Bob! Help us, please!
Alex, Ted, can you hear me? Alex, can you hear me?
Dad! Damn it, it's no use. They don't work. Come on, we gotta go down.
Jeff.
Alex, Ted, are you in there? Jeff!
Jeff, can you hear me?
Alex!
Never locks.
Oh!
get killed. Dad, get out of
Quickly, why are you here?
I don't know. I don't what?
No! Alex!
This bracelet, I put it on Thursday when I was in the office. I can't get it off. I can't get it off. I tried. Oh, God. I tried. No! This can't be happening. What wish? I didn't make a wish.
I ever hear from you are either criticisms or directions.
Well, you need both.
You don't even really care. You might as well not even have a dad. It's like you were gone too or dead. Sometimes I even wish you were. Gone or dead. I wish you were dead. I wish you were dead.
Daddy!
I wish you were dead.
Daddy! Dad, no! No! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it!
Bresling's translations on the left. Got to be an answer. He found it.
But what is it?
A genie. A real one.
What can we do? Can it be killed? Can we get out of here?
I don't know. One of Bresling's translations isn't made. I don't know if I can access this damn thing to get the translation.
Come on!
Come on!
Damn it!
I got it. We've got to destroy the lamp. Get out! Go! Into the woods! Ow, my leg! Keep running, no matter what! Don't stop running! Quick, I found a way to escape.
Al! Run us back!
was more important for it to stop you than to kill me. If
Step aside. Out of the way. Come on, out of the way. Let's step aside.